What do you think was the weirdest situation or people that we've been around so far on this together as CCA? Like
the weirdest
being on
situation?
a tee with like Trump and Yasser, or the fact that you guys are just like, yeah, the founder of the PIF, the head of the PIF loves us.
Definitely Griff giving. And that was like the Trump thing, the first Trump thing when Griff like was giving Yasser zins.
He did it again.
He did it again. And Yasser was stoked about it. Dude.
I think
like, thank you.
me and Stots, like it was just a weird, surreal moment that night of like me and Stots like getting high in the hotel room, sitting on the bed, and then being like, dude, how are we just like immediate Republican cucks? Like,
yeah, immediately.
We're pushing like no shirts tucked in, and then all of a sudden we're shaking hands with Donald Trump and the leader of the Saudi Arabian $1 billion fund.
$1 trillion
fund. And Griff is handing him zins.
Yeah, we're not in the club, but we're right next to it. Me and my crew, we are country club adjacent. Country club adjacent. Country club adjacent, baby. Country club adjacent. Country club adjacent, baby.
We're good, Wills?
I'm on 4 pills right now. I'm rolling.
You're on 4 pills?
I'm on ecstasy, bro.
Dude, you're lucky, man.
I wish.
I haven't had ecstasy in a long time.
When was the last time?
2022.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was fucking great.
Yeah?
Yeah. I saw Skrillex and I was just like yelling at people.
Like him performing? You just were on ecstasy and you randomly saw him?
No, performing.
Jake is just like grinding his teeth trying to get this intro out right
No, I
Jake,
know.
when was the last time you did ecstasy?
Jake, when was the last
Never.
time you did ecstasy?
Never done it.
How come?
Ever.
Dude, you gotta do it, dude.
Yeah, you
It's
have
so
to do it
sick.
once in your life.
No, I don't think so.
Dude, you want
100%
you don't even
you do.
understand. Yeah.
One time.
Yeah.
One time.
Imagine Jake on
I'm not gonna get
ecstasy.
addicted.
Oh, dude, you on ecstasy? Oh, I would be the most annoying person.
Dude, he'd be like,
No,
why do I feel
no.
like I'm like happy?
Yeah, dude, yeah.
No,
you'd be like-
Jake would probably be impacted by ecstasy more than anyone I know. Like it would trigger. He would.
That's what I'm saying.
He would let go.
Yep.
And he would just be like, "Man, I love you guys. Like,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
like, I just want to say
Exactly what
thank you for you,
Yeah.
everything you guys do. Like, I look at we
Like,
what
And I
we
would
do.
lose respect for
together
him.
we've really like built something
Dude, we built
special.
something special. That it would be that for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
like, wow.
And then the next day, like I feel like he'd be so sad.
Yeah. That he said all those things.
Yeah.
Usually it's like you're sad, like that you can't feel that way, but you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I ruined it.
Yeah, dude. Wow. I had such a good take on everything until last night.
Yeah.
Welcome to a special episode of Country Club Adjacent. We are recording from Fescue Golf Club, the #1 indoor golf club here in the west side of Los Angeles.
I would say west of the Mississippi.
yeah.
I wouldn't just say the west side of Los Angeles. I'd say west of the Mississippi.
And
the vibes are tight,
You
dude.
can kind of see some of the artwork that he's put on the wall.
You can kinda see
Sean,
it.
Sean has done a fantastic job of dressing the place up, and especially if you're like a golf nerd, like this place looks amazing.
Yeah, dude. You know, it's kind of got a rustic feel to it. You know, it's a club, dude. It's a cool kids club,
It's
and I
mad
like
comfortable,
it.
too.
It's so comfy.
Yeah.
I love the flag, like from all the members that travel to different golf courses across the world. He'll put up flags from some of the courses people have played. You guys played Old Head, right? There's a flag up there.
No, Griff, have you brought your flag over here that you're supposed to bring? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
I just have a
so-
flag of Ireland
and we're-
just wave it at you
So
guys.
you owe a flag, I owe a Venmo.
And we're here. Yeah, good luck getting that. We're here all the time. So if you guys are looking for a place to join indoor golf club in Los Angeles, check out Fescue.
Or
Yeah.
come creep on us.
Or
too.
come creep on us.
Yeah,
we're
so
gonna
just
we're
here.
gonna start doing live events here. That's
Yeah.
I feel like for us that's the next phase is doing live events that are really fun that people can come hang and just like catch like a sick vibe, dude.
Yeah,
Sick golf
if you
vibe.
meet Blake in person, you'll notice, like, he doesn't he's like hotter in person.
Yeah,
He
way
has
hotter.
a full black beard.
Like when you first see me like on camera, you're like, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
but
whatever.
in person, you're like, you
Whoa.
like, can't even look at me. Really.
you need to look at him in person to
Yeah.
go, whoa, okay, I didn't expect that.
exactly.
The full
Okay.
black beard is striking.
Yeah,
He's
it's
striking.
like, whoa, okay,
You go,
wow.
oh shit,
You're like, whoa.
This is your hottest look.
it's a hot look.
You like the black beard?
Greek
Yeah.
rabbi.
I gotta trim it a little bit.
I think it looks nice, dangerous, but comforting.
Ooh.
Dangerous and comforting.
Well, I mean,
know?
if you want to know my full plan, we're doing. I think we're
Just
going
for
for a
men.
handlebar mustache.
Ooh.
No,
Yeah,
really?
that's
See,
the
that's
full
where you
plan.
lose me.
That's
I think.
No,
that's
see, I
also
like
where you
it.
lose
I'm
me.
on board with
Really?
that.
No,
It's
I
gonna be
love
sick,
it.
dude.
I hop off board.
I think
See,
it's gonna be
like,
sick.
I think that one thing about us is like we're very relatable the way we play golf, but maybe not as much just like us as people because nobody's like Stots I've ever met in my entire life.
Okay.
He's one of us.
You know, like we're all like we're not compared to some of the other golf groups, we're all very different
That's true.
individually that make Country Club adjacent. But I feel like other golf groups are all pretty much the same person.
That's totally fair.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Which is good, which is a good thing
Yeah.
because then different types of people will attach onto us.
absolutely.
But I don't know. I just, I've been thinking about that a little bit.
Yeah. So, well, what happens is people will follow our page and be like, gosh, I love all this Jewish content. And then they'll see all this other stuff. I'm like, who are these fucking goys? I'm unfollowing the page now. Fucking unbelievable, dude.
Griff,
Hasidic Jews that follow our page.
it's just gingers, dude.
It's just
they don't
fat
like gingers.
No, somebody commented, you guys are better at this than I am.
Oh,
but
no.
I sometimes I'm like, God damn, people are mean. So some dude commented under one of my posts, the hardest holes. He was like, this isn't up to CCA standards on videos. Get rid of the unfunny ginger now.
That was my bot account.
Yeah.
Mark's bot account is
So,
just here to
I was
trigger
just trying to.
Griff.
I was just trying to like stir up
This
some
same
controversy.
dude. This same dude, because what's weird is so much of our stuff is the chirp gallery and back off, so you don't see the face behind it. Same dude on a back off the week before said this is one of your best videos. So
Damn.
he like is telling the guy that the video he loves, he's like, drop that guy. And people don't even fucking know who's doing what.
Yeah, people don't know that Griff has the best back offs of all of us. It's sad.
But that hit home.
Why?
Yeah, no.
well,
Because you think you're a fat ginger?
Because you make yourself vulnerable when you create a piece of content
regardless,
and
yeah.
you put yourself out there into the world, and then someone who is probably in a bad headspace is just like, you're bad at your job and need to quit. So there's a part of you there's a tiny part
Look
of you
at
that's like,
Jake.
Okay, light shade so far. Let's see where this goes.
No. It's a shady compliment though.
It's a shady compliment.
It's a shady
So
compliment.
it's backhanded.
It's no.
Backhanded?
is different than shady
Oh, it's shady.
because like, I mean, the backhanded shade.
Backhanded.
Front-handed,
front-handed.
forehanded compliment.
So okay.
Backhanded shade.
Forehanded compliment. Ooh, ow.
backhanded shade being like when I first started hanging out, like when we all first started getting together, like I was like, Jake, why do people hate you so much? Right? Like, because the comments because Jake always has been posting a lot of content, he would get just offhand, like out of left field, just like hate for no apparent reason.
no reason.
Right? Like, still putting out the content. Now, being with him for so long, you understand why he gets the hate. But
Yeah, that's fair.
Still waiting to see where this goes. But
This shady compliment goes.
but like you don't see any stopping of like the content push, right? And that content just continues to get better and better and better. And like you have now seen people, these like fans of it, you know what I'm saying? Like you just have to push through it, bro.
yeah, and
Like,
it's not that no.
the
comment-
more hate you get, I'll say this is the full circle. The more hate you get, at the end of the day, the more love you can turn that into.
That's
because if
yeah.
there's not any,
That's a good way to look
if
at
there's
it.
not any middle, if there's just like one hated comment, that the only way you get love is hate. The only way you get hate is love.
That's totally
You're
fair.
evoking a lot of emotion if you're getting hate, and if you're evoking a lot of emotion, you're on the right track to good content.
and that's literally the start of Blake Vapes. was just people. It was hate follows, bro. I have screenshots of people like saying the most horrific thing.
Mean
Like,
thing.
you should. I hope you die in a car crash. You fucking,
Where? Like, what's
just
it-
not nice stuff.
I'm a human being.
But that worked.
I'm a
What?
human
You
being
heard it.
that's on the internet, and I've never thought to just go say something horribly mean. Like, how?
Because you're a normal,
how do
sane
people do-
person.
like, what headspace you're in if you're just going to a random page and just like, I'm gonna fucking ruin his
Pathetic. They
day?
got
Is that
nothing-
what that is?
Bro, they have nothing else in their life. Nothing else in their
And-
life.
And none of these comments will stop me. I'm gonna keep doing full steam ahead. But I see some of them, and I'm like, I'm a human being.
But also sometimes they're not wrong. Like I got a nose job, and I don't know,
Damn.
maybe lipo.
Maybe you are a fat ginger, you know?
Yeah.
But most of the hate, that comment comes from jealousy, right?
Yeah.
Because the only thing that can invoke you to like physically do something is like you feel a certain type of
Yeah.
way, right? So they go, I see myself in this guy. Why can't I be doing
And it's
this?
low risk. They can just yell at you through the computer screen, and nothing bad is going to happen.
I mean,
to
has
them.
anyone ever come up to you and called you a fat ginger?
Besides us?
No.
You know, no, they
one
go,
would ever
Griff,
do these things
I
in
love
person.
you.
No
I
one would
love
ever say
you.
this to you in real life, you know. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's really interesting just watching all of that. But
I mean, any video I post is a offhand comment, nothing about what we're talking about in the video. You know,
Yeah.
like, you just have to deal with it, bro. Like any video I post, someone's like, "Get this guy off fentanyl," and it's like nowhere near what is supposed to be the subject.
But
of the
also,
video.
you got someone so riled up that they had to go comment that. Like, clearly, you're
Exactly.
getting people's attention.
I mean, dude, P.T. Barnum, all press is good press.
that's
Classic
you know,
statement, dude.
That's why you see
what
me
this is.
flourishing, bro.
Yeah.
Headlining backyards in Los Altos.
Yes, dude.
You know,
Mark is one of the most hated
Headlining
comedians.
clubs in Stockton,
Yes.
canceling dates in Florida.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying? Spending the money on the plane tickets, not getting that money back.
Not paying for the refund. Not paying for the refundable tickets.
Not paying for the refundable tickets. Because being like, what's going to happen? The show's going to get canceled? The show gets canceled.
fucking
There
happens.
goes $600.
Well,
$1,200.
also,
$1,200.
yeah, and also I think it's not always jealousy. Like people that hate on Matt Rife, I'm like, that's just jealousy. Like he's just doing a good job as a comedian, whatever. He's built up his brand, but like you do see, I think, people in the comments that will hate on us because these guys get to play golf, do drugs, and have a blast for a living.
That's jealousy.
And
Yeah.
that's
You said
clearly
that's not
like
jealousy,
I'm
that's
gonna go
jealousy.
bring them down a notch.
That's
because
jealousy.
I'd love to be there doing
Yeah,
what they're doing.
jealousy.
There's definitely that. But
Yeah.
if you're doing something really like
All right, now we're going to flip it.
no, what I'm saying is, if somebody comes in and throws a Palestine flag in Jake's thing, that's a whole different angry comment.
Whoa.
That's different.
How'd we get here, dude?
Yeah.
How'd we get in Palestine again?
Yeah.
We always end up in
How
Palestine.
did you
Griff.
spiral into Palestine?
Because there's good golf there, and I'm just trying to, save the golf
Shout 'em
courses
out,
there.
dude.
But yeah, I mean, it's like what I
We're
feel like
reviewing the best Palestinian country clubs.
we thought about it.
We're reviewing the best courses in the Gaza Strip.
Of course, non-Hezbollah.
We should review all the Arab golf courses. Go to like Saudi Arabia, Dubai, all those.
We're
courses.
reviewing the best war-torn golf courses in Ukraine right now.
Let's compete against Jake.
Welcome back to Chernobyl.
Welcome back to Chernobyl, where we play golf in full hazmat suits and dodge nuclear warfare.
on
Now-
acid.
Here I am on the on ass on the 12th hole. My Pro
Now-
V1 has melted, so I had to get a new one at the clubhouse.
Falafel, not great.
Falafel, it burned my mouth. Not sure that's the falafel.
I think the chicken still has radiation in it.
The chicken had 7 legs.
Damn, that could be a huge series
that could
for
be
us.
a huge series. for
Jake,
us.
what do you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah. Jake, what do you
Jake,
think?
what do you
gonna
think?
Spearhead that?
There's a lot of Ukrainian juice.
yeah, there are a lot of
There
Ukrainian
are.
Jews.
Let me just finish this one.
Okay.
Put a ribbon on the Jewish one, and then I'll
Okay.
move on to another
Religion?
Yeah.
Religion?
Yeah, of course.
Well,
Today
Here's
we're
the
playing
thing.
the best Buddhist golf courses.
Here's what people don't realize that is Jake has become a Jewish heartthrob.
Become. That's my mother.
Yeah.
Always been.
Yeah,
you've
Jake's always
you've
been a Jewish
been
heartthrob,
to
dude.
Wendella. But Jake's a Jewish heartthrob.
Why did you see some? Was he getting some looks in Montreal?
Were there
Montreal?
signs? Were there signs?
Was there hot Jewish men being like, "What up, dude? What are you
Is he
doing?"
getting fan mail?
Dude, just the females in the Jewish community know about Jake. He's a rock star now.
Dude,
but
I bet you Jake has just like probably pounds of Jewish titty fan, like,
Oh my goodness.
if you were to take all of Jewish fans, Jake, like the poundage
Oh, the poundage of their breast
of the breast is
would be high.
I can say that I'm dating one, bro.
Yeah.
I know about them.
knows.
I know about Jewish tit.
you're Jewish adjacent.
They're dense.
Yeah, they're dense. They're not dense, they're heavy.
Heavy.
Yeah, massful.
They're heavy.
Yeah, they're massy.
Massy?
Yeah.
Massy titties.
Yeah, like Lionel Massey.
Lionel Massey, dude.
We went to
Jake doesn't know what we're talking about, I don't think.
Lionel Messi.
Jake's like offended.
Jake's mad.
Yeah.
This is the first time Jake's ever been offended
We-
by a Jewish comment.
Yeah.
Well, we went to the President's Cup, and every fucking 3 minutes, a Jew would come up and be
No.
like, "You're our guy."
Would they have French Canadian accents? Were they like,
Some of
hello there, Jacob Downs?
Well, dude, out of any tournament we've ever been, anywhere, any professional event, the most we've been recognized, and a good probably 60% of the people are like, "Oh, country club adjacent."
No.
Yeah, there's some
Country
French
club adjacent.
Country club. We love what you guys do.
sorry. We're sorry. sorry.
Tim Hortons.
We heard, we love what you guys do.
No.
So fucking
And
much.
then what'd you guys do?
We're just like, yeah.
Hey, fat ginger.
Fat ginger.
The fat ginger. We love you.
Fucking hate your
fuck-
whole content.
Fucking, why you do this, fat ginger?
You need to leave. You're dead weight.
So much titty weight on you, fat ginger.
Fat ginger.
Dead weight.
President's
That's-
Cup was great though.
Was it?
Just the environment is so much better than any other golf tournament. I've never been to a Ryder Cup.
Okay,
But
here-
New York's obviously going to top it next
For
year.
Ryder
Yeah.
But when an entire fan base, it's more like a home or an away game in any other sport because the
Yep.
entire fan base
base?
is
Fan
against
gay fans.
is against one team. So everybody's together more so than like you have a Scotty Scheffler fan or
That's
John
so.
Rahm. you know?
Well, golf is. I mean, as a whole, you're like exactly to your point. Is like very. It's very like Individual, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And that
you like a
takes away
guy,
from
you
it.
don't like a
hearing
Well, that's
when somebody makes a long putt and the whole crowd just goes silent
Yeah.
instead of cheering is actually really cool to see.
Whoa.
That's why that's why sports do so well when there are athletes that just supersede everything. That's why Tiger was so special, was because everybody when he was playing, it was the President's Cup out there. It was the field versus Tiger, and everybody was on Tiger's side.
Yeah, that is true. He
We
transcended
need
the
that.
sport.
Scheffler's doing it.
Well, I didn't realize this, but in '94, the first President's Cup was largely because Greg Norman wanted to create this event to compete with like other global tours. So Greg Norman saw it and was a big part of that. And then, of
Damn.
course, he saw this 30 years ago, and finally LIV happens. He's all about the team aspect and the international series. So I'm like, this is 30 years in the making.
Yeah, I feel like that is like ultimately what LIV wants to do. Is
Yeah.
they want to create this team environment. You're not necessarily cheering for individuals. The thing is, right now at least, is you haven't gotten enough fans onboarded yet. They haven't gotten enough fans onboarded, and then also they need to fix a lot of those teams' names. They need to fix
the team
It
names.
should just be South Africa and
Yeah.
UK.
Could go regional,
And
yeah.
you know,
Could go
Australia.
regional, but like
they don't
fix-
need those specific names.
Yeah,
The Whites,
the whites,
Florida Whites.
Florida Tans.
Yeah, the Florida Tan.
That would be a good name for Brooks's team.
Yeah.
How do you guys think the TGL League is going to do? Because their names are worse than LIV's, in my opinion.
The Boston
Here's the thing:
Common
they're
Frogs.
regional. They're regional though. So I
But they're
feel like
not, though. None of the players are from there, and they don't play there.
It doesn't matter. It's the same thing with like a hockey team or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of the players are from Los Angeles. None of the players live there. Whatever.
Sure.
Well, they have to live here because it's like a long game, but a long season. But I could see people latching onto it just because it's LA.
Yeah, you want to claim your like your.
I think they need home games. It's
Agreed.
all. It's all
I
in
don't
Florida.
disagree with that.
Yeah.
It feels very to me. It feels very basketball right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
Feels very basketball, and we'll see. It feels very basketball. If they can like keep it in that niche kind of The problem is if they try to make it too serious. I think if they try to make it too serious, it's gonna flop.
That's fair. It can't be that serious because at the end of the day, you're playing like a video game.
Yeah, like same thing with like
That's
LIV.
fair.
Like LIV, I think could be doing better if they say golf but louder, but it's still serious, and they could be doing a lot better stuff, new and different things that could excite the fan base and onboard people.
Yeah,
Right.
that's all this is just onboarding the fans to buy into like what it is that you're doing different.
Yeah.
TGL, we'll see. I don't know. I'm having a tough time getting behind the idea of sort of the like the fake golf, like the real players playing.
There's no stakes.
Simulator golf for what?
I mean, we are in a simulator club currently.
Yeah, but we're not.
You
We're
have
not
to think
playing
like when we
for millions of dollars in a
tent.
league in a televised event,
In a circus
where
tent.
we're also on another tour that's the real tour where they're playing for real stuff. Like it just
Yeah.
feels manufactured to me.
I don't know. I like watching people play matches here at Fescue.
I
You
don't
know?
doubt that, but
That's
like,
the thing is like, how are they going to telecast it?
they
Are they
have
going
to
to
make
telecast it and they relax where you get to
Boom.
hear mic'd up?
Yes.
Are there going to be little challenges? Are there going to be more stakes that are going to get us interested?
Now
Or
that
is
would
it
be
going to be
fun.
like PGA Tour, here's Tiger stepping
Like,
up
everyone
to the
shut up.
fucking simulator?
yeah, exactly.
Or it'd be funny if they're like us. They hit a shot and they're like, no fucking way. There's
Yeah,
no
I want-
fucking way.
that's what
I know
see,
how far
I wanna-
my fucking 9-iron goes.
I know my
And then
9-iron.
they just crack it over their leg.
There's no reason it's in the hazard right now.
There's no fucking way.
In real life, my ball didn't go that far
Yeah,
left.
I want to see pros
Yeah.
make that same complaint.
They will. You think they won't?
I want to see it. Just watch a pro 4-putt, and there's like, what the
Just
fuck
like leave
is
after
this?
6 holes and be like, dude, I'm done.
Dude, whatever.
This
dude.
is, yeah,
this isn't
is
real
stupid.
golf.
I'm done.
Whatever. See, now we're watching something.
No,
special.
I think that would be terrible as a viewer. If you're watching something and you're like, well, this isn't even realistic. How
Yeah,
they're
of
hitting
Yeah, that's a
it.
terrible
Yeah.
thing to see as a
Yeah.
viewer, but it's
Yeah.
funny.
Of
Yeah, it's funny.
Well, you were the one that said no, but so I thought you were going to take it from there.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh no, I was just seeing
We were
how
doing
long
a
we could
funny
be in
thing
silence
and-
for.
And you went, yeah, no, that doesn't work.
Stotts and I
I did do the butt. I did the butt after.
That's what,
No, I did the
but
butt.
then you never followed
Yeah.
up the butt.
You never
No, it was
followed
a
up.
short butt. It was a small butt.
But
It's a small
but
butt.
what?
But it would be bad to watch.
Okay, so that was it.
End of butt.
End of butt.
Yeah.
Okay. What were you gonna say, Griff?
And then Stotts and I went to Live Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
And stayed in the craziest hotel.
Oh my God, that fucking
what
hotel.
even? Well, I don't know how to explain the Hilton Anatole, but it's having
Anatole?
It's called the Anatole.
yeah, it's having an identity crisis.
Dude, it has 46 acres. This hotel. It was
It's
like
probably owned by Scientology.
it was yeah right. It was
was
literally
that?
like a casino in Vegas without a casino. Like
And
it was.
you have an art museum, a Chinese art museum.
Chinese art
There's
museum.
part of the Berlin Wall there.
There's a piece of the Berlin Wall.
There's like a Starbucks.
There's a
FedEx office.
There's a propeller from a World War II submarine
There's a weird gym they bought that has members there. They're
that
local.
smells very moldy.
Yeah, with old dudes just walking around.
Indoor
naked.
pool, water park outside. And while we were there,
Sounds
there was
awful.
there was
Sounds
like
awesome.
7 conventions happening. There was when we were leaving, there was a Love Sack convention.
I saw that.
One night they had a
Boxing event?
fucking boxing match, a black tie boxing match that was also next to like a truck stereo parts convention. It was there was so much and me and
There's a hoedown.
there was a hoedown outside,
Outside?
Amazing.
a Microsoft hoedown.
Right.
Dude, it was just
It
like
was pretty cool.
It was fun to just walk
There's a
around.
lazy
and, like,
river.
There was a lazy river.
Oh,
Yeah,
and don't
I'm looking.
forget the highlight
Yeah.
of the trip. We
that?
had to pull the trigger on this one.
Medieval times,
Let's
baby.
fucking
Next door
go,
to a medieval
dude.
times.
Bro, you guys stayed in a circus. That sounds awesome.
it was
Yeah, pretty
so
much.
sick, Mark.
I don't think I would like that. at all.
Yeah,
Like,
you don't like that, but I love carnival
but here's
activities.
the thing, Jake, you didn't have to
Unless
be
I'm
around
in part of the
It
carnival.
was just there.
Yeah.
I
It didn't
love the
matter that You
carnival.
were there. It was there.
Was there funnel cake?
There was funnel cake.
Yeah, see, I'm all about
They had
it,
a
bro.
they had a candy shop, Mark. They had a fucking candy shop in the hotel.
That's not good for me.
I know, but you would have loved it.
I would've loved it.
Great soft serve. We
Well,
got some soft serve.
ooh.
Solid serve that was soft.
Damn, that sounds lit.
Just saying.
And the tournament was hot.
Hot.
Yeah, very hot.
Tell us about the tournament, Griff. What'd you think?
I thought it was great. It sucked that John Rahm got sick. And
Oh, yeah.
Bryson wasn't in the thing. But I mean, after seeing that and knowing Greg Norman helped create the President's Cup, like I see the grand vision.
Yeah.
And it's a fucking lot of work. This has never been done. It's a lot of work to do this. But I think if they get 4-day events and get world ranking points and stakes become more real in the next season,
it's just
then it's like, okay, people start going like, all right, well, this is legit now.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's such a bummer. Well, I have two things to say. One, I think John Rahm got me sick because I was sick
That's true.
in Dallas, and then I got Cindy sick, and it turns out it was strep, so I probably had strep. It was bad news.
John Rahm had strep?
He had flu-like symptoms and didn't play in the weekend.
You know, I think actually what happened there?
What?
I think his wife was giving birth. And I don't even know if he was sick. I think that he wanted to be there for the birth of his first child.
Okay.
And then because on Monday, the following Monday, he was in Europe. Or he's in Spain, and which is in Europe. And so he was like, healthy there. And I think
so he didn't get me sick.
And he had a kid at the exact same time that weekend. He had a kid.
All right. So
that was
I don't
my
know why
take
you
when
had
I
to
saw it.
lie about that, but you just say your
Why wouldn't
child
he just
is
say,
being born.
I'm
He's
having
never
a
played when
child.
we've been there.
I know he loves us though, dude.
Yeah, he's cool.
He really.
He's already
was very surprised.
He's a big
Yes.
fan of the back off challenge.
Yep.
We went in on him,
Dude.
pretty savage, and then after he goes, "You guys need to go harder on me next time."
He's like, I thought you were going to say something about like the LIV PIF deal. And we're like, yeah, we may have done that if Greg Norman
And
and His
Yasser.
Excellency were not just standing there watching us roast John Rahm. Dude, I was so horrified.
Yasser loves us. He loves us like the king loves his court jesters. He's
gesture
like, juggle for me. There's my
he
clown.
loves us like the jester that just is there to fart for him.
That's we love that, bro.
Yeah.
Is anything any talks about some things being lifted or?
No, but we did. Let me just tell you this. Let me tell you what we did for our team. We went ahead and got some gifts for our hosts. And they were
Knock
like
these gifts out of the park.
and signed from the CCA boys. So it's it's hopefully
we dropped some.
hopefully
We
that
did some good work there.
hopefully that influences a decision or two, so that next year we go back bigger, better, stronger.
What do you think was the weirdest situation or people that we've been around so far on this together as CCA? Like
The weirdest
being on a
situation?
tee with like Trump and Yasser, or the fact that you guys are just like, the founder of the PIF, the head of the PIF loves us.
Definitely Griff giving. And that was like the Trump thing, the first Trump thing when Griff like was giving Yasser zins.
He did it again.
He did it again, and Yasser was stoked about it.
I
He's
think
like, thank you.
me and Stots, like it was just a weird, surreal moment that night of like me and Stots like getting high in the hotel room, sitting on the bed, and then being like, dude, how are we just like immediate Republican cucks? Like,
Yeah, immediately.
we're pushing like no shirts tucked in, and then all of a sudden we're shaking hands with Donald Trump and the leader of the Saudi Arabian billion-dollar fund.
$1 trillion fund.
And Griff is handing him zins, and there's like CIA photos in manila folders
With our dumb faces.
with our dumb faces shaking hands with these guys, being
Yeah.
like, who the fuck are these
Who are
guys?
these sus ass motherfuckers?
That first year of LIV, I wish we could honestly go back there sometimes, because it was everything was so new. People were just figuring it out in real time. We had like even more access back then.
Yep.
Just walking down the middle of the fairways behind Dustin Johnson in a playoff.
in a playoff on
Yeah.
TV. I'm sitting there watching, like, is that Griff? Like, what the fuck is he? You're
Is
in
he
the
caddy?
move, dude. You're in his eye line, you idiot.
We were walking behind like Carlos, like coming down 18, like in the lead, like, and people are like, get the fuck out of the way. And Carlos is like, no, dude, they're fine. Like,
They're my boys.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
cops being like, oh, my bad to us.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
See, the weirdest moment in Country Club Jason history for me is handing Caitlyn Jenner $20,000 in cash in a bag so we can make fun of her on a golf course.
Yeah, that's definitely up there, dude.
Yep.
I would say this John
Yeah,
Rahm.
being chastised by Caitlyn Jenner, like having to defend myself on 18 when she was like, oh, what the fuck? And then
Yeah.
I'm getting defensive and being like, no, fuck off, Caitlyn. Like, go fuck yourself, you know? And it's like, how did this happen?
That's why am I here?
Why am I here?
Why am I getting chastised by Caitlyn Jenner
and defending myself against
Well,
her?
she saw
for
the
a
real
YouTube
you,
match?
Yeah.
and she wanted just that person to come out.
That's I would say Trump. The last Trump one to me was the weirdest because he was like, whatever, and no one else was close enough to hear our jokes, so it felt like the worst
Awkward.
bomb
yeah,
ever.
yeah, that one was weird.
That felt really weird. And then even this John Rahm moment was a little weird because Yasser and Greg Norman were just like arms crossed, just staring at us. No one really laughed at what we said because no one knew like how to react. Like, because
Everyone was nervous.
everyone was
John
nervous.
Rahm was nervous.
And then John Rahm was legitimately nervous. Griff does his thing. And then, the only thing that I really thought of that would be like, brutal enough was to make fun of his club foot, which is like, he can't help. He can't help that
he had a club
he
foot.
forgot he had a club
That's
foot.
how good he is. He forgot he had a club foot.
Right? And
He looks like he's got a club foot. He's got a club face.
he does have a club face. But it was just like weird doing these jokes to people just like staring like,
Yeah, that's
oh,
when
God.
you need all of us, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's when like Jake and I shine.
'Cause
I feel
remember-
Jake has no shame, and he is able to like fucking head down, and then that's when I come in and I make it about myself to lighten the mood a little bit.
It was the same thing that happened with the Paige Spearneck, where it felt really weird.
and then
because
like we all lighten the tone together as a team.
That's I agree. Like it always needs to be a team. We need to be all four of us.
We were at our best when we roasted Paige.
Yeah, 100%.
Each
Yes.
one of us got a joke in,
Yeah.
and each one of it hit.
and that was nerve wracking because there was people don't know this, but there was 40 people behind us, behind
Yeah.
the camera, standing there, just like, oh God, what's gonna happen? Like
Yeah, she was also the best though too.
She also fucking.
That was one
so
of my
cool
favorite
about
backcross
it.
because I fucking shit to bed there and was like, oh fuck, dude, I got nothing. And then it was just like, there's the fucking team shows up and just knocks it out of the park. It
That's
was
why I like
amazing.
scrambles because I
yeah.
love my team.
I
Yeah.
think another one for me probably would have been Anthony Kim too. Just like being a fan of Anthony Kim growing up, and then having that thing on the podcast, like going off, like trying to be funny about, like we need to see the story, shit like that. Watching the clip, being like, this sounds like I hate Anthony Kim. And then having it get put out and Anthony Kim seeing it and being like, what the fuck's up with that clip? And then being in the same room with him, I'm like, this is my nightmare.
And then
I'm like, what I thought was going to happen or could happen, which is like an ego thing to be like, what if he sees it? Happened. And now I'm in front of him.
And now
and
he
then the
called
best
you
part
out.
is after
Yeah.
that same night, he said, Mark don't pay his taxes.
Yeah. Yeah.
on his story,
In his story,
to
yeah.
everybody.
That shit's crazy.
Mark don't pay taxes is one of the best.
Want to help
stories I've ever
Anthony
seen.
right now because I love him. I spent some time with him and golfed
Dude,
with
him and Griff took their shirts off in front
great.
of each other like they're boys
He ate
now.
Korean barbecue. Well, he's just like going off in his stories about negative. He gets the meanest hate out of anyone I've ever
So
seen.
weird.
The meanest people. And then he'll like screenshot that and like he's just like, we need to like help him. Like, dude, just ignore the haters because he's not ignoring the haters at all. And people don't want to see him come back. And I'm like, why would you not want to see this guy have a great comeback? Why?
Right? Like, there's no reason.
There's no reason.
Redemption story, comeback. Like, it's,
That's the golf world though, because they know, all right, he has this weird like drug history past, and they're like, so I'm gonna put a scarlet letter on him. He's a scumbag because he did drugs, which is not true at all.
Yeah,
so
we
fuck
do
that
drugs.
guy, I'm gonna go after him. And the same golf world wants to go after us. Like you guys, like killed a dog. You ran over a dog because you did mushrooms versus acid, and it's like, do you guys not understand? Like drugs aren't. You know what I mean? We're not selling heroin.
wait, we ran over a dog?
It was
We're
a
not-
cat. It was a cat.
Yeah.
And it was like a stray one at
But they
that.
put us
Yeah, no
doing
one cares.
mushrooms or acid. A group of dudes having the best time ever gets lumped in with you sell heroin to kids, and
Whoa.
it, like the same weight to this conservative golf world. And I'm like,
I feel like you get that from your stepmom, but I don't feel like we get that from the world. Like
The world-
when we were at LIV, the fucking swing coach for like 5 of the LIV players was
Yep.
like, you knew the secret. Shrooms. That's the
no,
secret.
there's plenty of people that love it, but
Well,
the people that don't are like, you guys publicly did a drug, so you're monsters. And
Well,
I'm like,
again, that's the generation that's moving out of the space
Yeah.
because every time we're at LIV, me and Mark we're walking around. Every time we're really anywhere in the golf space, someone's like, "Are you guys on shrooms right now? What are you guys doing?" Last time I played golf, I was on shrooms. I played so good.
I was at the Hollywood Improv.
Yeah.
I was at the Hollywood Improv, and like this SoundCloud rapper, shout out Static, literally comes up to me. He's like, "Dude, you're so funny. Like, you like get high before this? Like, what do you do?" Like, I was like, "I mean, I smoke. I would never do other shit." He's like, "You like acid or something?" And I was like, "Bro, I mean, I'll do acid before I golf." And like, dude, he went like pale, and he went, "Wait. Are you the fucking acid on golf?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Babe." And he like, dude, the guy had like neck tattoos. Like you would have never thought he was a golfer.
Yep.
And
Me
he
too.
calls his girlfriend. He's like, "I did the video I made you watch like 10 times." And like,
See?
dude, I've never gotten someone that come up to me like, "Dude, you're ruining it. How could you do that?"
The impact
I
that
don't- I
you're
don't vibe- I don't vibe with
talking
that.
about is like people that would call you a fat ginger and this is bad content. That's who. And do we care about them?
Yeah,
no.
it's one.
We
No.
care about the
It's
guy
outlier
that's
shit.
gonna freak out
Yeah.
because Mark Smalls is the acid golfer guy.
Yeah.
That's the audience, the demographic that we have that any other golf account doesn't.
Doesn't.
is
Exactly.
That the guy with the neck tattoos that comes up and
The cool
Yeah.
guy that is, in a few years going to be in prison, but like while he's out can actually make a nice impact.
Talks about him like that. He's got good music.
Dude, he's a cool guy too. I'm not saying anything bad or untrue.
Also, like the Kill Tony crowd loves us,
Yeah.
and none of the other golf accounts are really going to reach those people.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's very fun.
It's cool being
Yeah, the bisexual-
fun guys.
so
Comedian fan.
Griff and I, before Montreal flew to New York because we played in a Jewish boondoggle. And if you're not familiar with the boondoggle, it's kind of just like a big party essentially.
Okay.
You
Is
know,
that a Yiddish word?
boondoggle? No.
Yeah,
No,
I
think so.
don't know where that word.
No.
That's a Southern
No.
racist
Is
word.
that a Gaelic
That
word?
does sound like a racist word.
Is that Gaelic? It does.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
hey
know.
man.
But I didn't really know what to expect other than Stots. Do you have like food on your beard or something? You keep
No.
trying to lick the side of it.
Oh, because it's like a weird tick where like
You
if my
lick the
hair's-
side of your...
Where you
lick
turn
this
into a
part.
dog?
You go like
the
this.
hair-
Yeah.
Oh, really?
sometimes, but I don't actually. I've really been trying to stop biting it.
Yeah.
But
Well, you're not
because-
biting it now. You're just licking
Because
it.
Your
it's there,
mustache?
Yeah.
I just like can't help but feel it
Click.
with my tongue.
I don't know if you had
clip
some
the-
leftover breakfast sandwich or
I
something.
mean, I have some leftover cum for sure, but
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
not
All right.
breakfast.
Well, I won't talk about it then.
The thing is, when you dye your beard black, you can really see the cum.
It tastes really good too, dude. I'm telling you,
Because the cum lifts up some of the dye.
what's interesting is like as I started dyeing my beard, I like noticed that.
Wait,
there
do you
was,
dye your beard?
I just started.
Do you not
dyeing
see how
it.
jet fucking black that beard is?
I thought it was just what you grew.
This
So
is just for Blake right here, bro.
Do you dye your hair too?
no, I don't dye my hair, but I dyed my beard because my chin is like fucking gray, and it just to me it just makes me feel shitty.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
it like when you actually
That's his nose job.
that's my nose job.
Yeah. No, I'm the last person to say anything about altering your face.
It's so funny. I should probably take a picture of it when I first dye it. Like I have to like paint the shit on, and it like gets on your skin.
Yeah.
It looks like those like Giga Chad Snapchat filters, dude. It's the funniest fucking thing. But shout out to Just for Men. I'd love some free boxes. You know, my beard is. I'm probably gonna shave it soon, but like for the next time.
So this Jewish boondoggle, they had like the spread of a lifetime.
Oh
When-
shit.
Oh.
when you show up, you get treated like, a Jewish prince, and they give you a locker. They have the whole steam room situation,
Ooh.
and they had candy on the golf course. They had this
Bro.
one thing I've never seen in any golf tournament, which
Bro.
they should be doing this at every cool, like high-end golf event.
What?
They hired a girl to be out there who was shucking oysters like right in front of you. She had these like buckets and all these
Ooh.
different oyster sauces, and she was riding around with the cart girl. So
Did
she
you
would
check to
meet
see if
you.
there was parasitic crabs?
No, I ate them. I feel fine.
She
But,
can
yeah.
spray like all kinds of really cool things on the oyster. I've never experienced that.
Wow.
Just a nice Polish ginger.
That sounds fucking dope.
Yep.
Oh, but no, at this little halfway house, they had homemade ice cream sandwiches, Cookie Monster ice cream flavor.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
With lamb chops and mint jelly. That was probably the
I love
hardest
lamb
hitting
chops and
thing
mint
I've ever
jelly.
seen at a turn.
And then after they had a poker game where a bunch
Did you
of
guys
people played
play?
in. I did, yeah.
How'd you do?
Oh, buddy, I bluffed this guy in a vest because I knew that he was uncomfortable. And it was easy come up.
Was it a cash game or tournament?
It was a cash game.
How much?
I only won like a couple $100, but the game really didn't run for that long, and it was only a $200 buy-in. So basically, just double.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I love poker, dude.
I Steam left a fucking poker game the other night.
Oh no!
A couple
I feel
weeks
like
ago.
that's a very common thread with you, Mark.
Well, dude, you know what they were doing? You know what Morgan kept doing? He kept talking to people in the hands.
It's the second time you've Steam left a Morgan J game.
Yes. Well, the other one I got knocked out. This one I just Steam left.
Okay.
But
Is this
I did like lose the hand that I Steam left because the dude called with a fucking 2-outer. Mm-hmm. And he hit one of the 2-outers. 2-outer. Could full house with one of the 2-8s. Hits the 8. And he knew it. He literally said it, but Morgan kept calling. Morgan kept being out of the hand and being like, yeah, he's bullshitting, bro. Like, like talking to other people to get them to call or fold.
Yeah, what's his game? Home game. You can do it.
No. You don't do that. You don't talk to
It's
other
not like
people
it's
in
a
the
huge
hand.
money game. It's
That
like
is
$20.
No,
true.
but
I just got
it's-
yelled at. I
no,
got
it's-
yelled at for talking to someone in a hand.
It's
Just,
not
even about the game.
No, you do not
Yep.
do that. You cannot do that at all because then you are playing against a table as opposed to playing against one person. And you know me, I like to make moves. I'm bored. I like to make plays, right? And I want to put someone in an uncomfortable position and not have them feel more comfortable because someone that's not in the hand to the left of them is like, nah, he does this a lot.
Yeah, but again,
That's not fair.
at most games, 100%. But at a game that's at Morgan J's house, I can't take that too
It's
seriously.
not at Morgan J's house. It was at the Improv. And no matter house game or not, you don't do that.
Sure,
But
it is
that's-
kind of like on
that's
the
fair.
on the course, giving somebody, be like, hey, this one breaks to the left when you're playing against them. You know, it's like I definitely did not ask you, and
Or being like, yo, he did something. Like, yo, like worry about your own game. Like, why are you
Yeah,
the
or
caddy now?
giving you a swing tip or whatever. Yeah,
It's like, dude, no. Let him play his own game. That's his money. Like, I don't need to play you and him. And
Yeah, that's
And there was
fair.
already warnings where like half the table was like, yeah, you can't really do that. And then like finally it happened to where
what's
that.
the buy-ins there though? It's like very cheap, isn't
It's
it?
cheap. It's not that. It's not like a big deal. But I'm not gonna just subject myself to playing against everybody at
Dude,
once.
Mark sees himself as Daniel Negreanu in his prime.
100%.
And if he
yes.
is not able to play
Thank
at
you.
that level,
Thank you.
then he's going to call you out. He's going to Mike Mattisau you.
It's
I'm
pretty
gonna Phil
unbelievable.
Hellmuth.
You a
I'm going to
donkey.
Phil Hellmuth you.
Oh, you're gonna whine.
I'm going to Phil
You're
Hellmuth.
gonna poker
Exactly.
brat.
I'm going to poker brat. I'm going to leave the table.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I literally got up. I said, thank you, I'm out. And he went, no. And I said, no. I'm done. And everyone went, no, dude, it's going to be. I said, I'll see you guys later. Invite me when you learn how to play the fucking game.
I love that.
And
How long were you there
listened
for?
An apology, maybe 45 minutes. The problem was like this game, the game before that, like Billy Bonnell was there.
Okay,
And he's actual card player.
another comedian from.
But an actual card player. And
Yeah.
so like he was able to kind of like he parlay like a little bit of like this is what we're doing. you
Were
know?
they filming this game?
No, it's just a game that they have every week.
Yeah.
And I was like, and now Billy wasn't there, and I was like, bro, I'm not going to keep doing this. This is, like I'm bluffing. I don't need you telling him to call.
Sure.
I love
But
Billy
again,
Bonnell, dude.
a
He's funny.
low stakes game at the Hollywood Improv, like you can't take that seriously. You know, people are not going to be playing by the book there.
I'm Daniel Negreanu.
Yes,
In
in
his
his prime.
Don't invite me to a game that we're not playing. Okay?
Dude.
If you're going to invite me to play poker, I'm not going to come play fucking fake poker.
Mark is all or nothing, full throttle on
Thank you.
stage, anywhere he goes. So there's no point in playing unless it's full throttle.
Yep.
In anything in life. So
100%.
I get
If
it.
I'm going to play in the Fescue Golf Tournament, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to fucking, I don't care if I have a bad back. I'm going to put the whole brunt of it on my teammate, you know?
Absolutely. 100%.
All or nothing.
It's not-
Wheels.
Yep. We did beat Jake though.
What do you mean?
We beat your net.
We weren't playing in the same group
I know we weren't, but we still beat your score though.
with your strokes.
yeah, okay. Still, we get
That's why
strokes.
there are
That's why there's strokes.
So you're
a better golfer than me. You know this.
You beat us not playing the same group in a handicapped event.
Yep.
Yeah, I was handicapped.
Yep.
Okay.
That was our entire. That was our entire thing. Our group. We just want to make sure we beat you, and that was it.
Wow.
Well,
I mean, okay. I shot
Look at
71 that day. What did you
just
shoot?
wait. Hold your
76.
eye contact.
Okay.
Hold your eye contact with Jake right now. Just hold it. Watch him. He's just like he'll start.
Where was
Jake
it?
and I beat some Jews that were better than us in golf in Montreal.
We did, yeah. We really, because we were just chirping at them the entire
some good
time.
money on it, and got in. And there was a dude in my cart that is an eel fisherman. So I had fun with that.
Did he ever tell you how they're birthed? Because
Nobody knows.
that is
Nobody knows.
a mystery of the world.
I don't know how we
don't
don't
know
know.
how eels are birthed.
Oh, darts! Quick 5K come up betting
How do we
against a
not know?
Canadian on President Cup. Like we just met him out there. He was like friend of a friend, and Griff commented on his watch. He had like some Cartier watch, and so I knew that like this guy had disposable income. And he was like, "Yo, you can pick any match today. Pick 2 of them. We'll do like $1,000 each on each match." And I was like, "Okay." So I picked like heavy favorites. I'm like, "There's no way I can lose both of these." Won both of those. The next day he texts me. He goes, "Let's run it back, but this time I'm picking matches." So he like gave me a couple options, and he was like, "This time it's one for 1.5K." Won both of those. Got it in ETH.
Wow.
Send it to me in ETH.
Just Jewish cousin your shit.
Yeah.
He sent it to you in ETH.
Yeah.
Uh oh.
I know. I mean, it's ETH is
No, but ETH is not going anywhere.
That's okay. I'll take it out.
Trade it to something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? ETH could come back.
It's not going to.
Yeah.
Gas fees.
Okay. Okay.
So you're saying I probably won't get invited to the next Morgan J poker game?
I just think I would never go in with the intention of like this is going to be a well played game.
Yeah, we're in
and
the
I can
World
take this seriously.
We're in the World
Like
Series.
the
of
buy-in's
poker.
honestly like $20 or something, right? Isn't
No.
it like 100?
Yeah, it's like 100.
Okay, still like
I was in for like 300 in the first game.
Okay,
we
but
played
still,
for like 8 hours, and
I mean-
there's people that play cards.
I don't know. If I'm in for something more than $1,000, then I'm like I expect something to be serious. Like I'm
I mean, it's not like
throw it
your
away,
fucking
but
little cousin's fucking rigged ass deck game that you had me play.
At least
but-
people take that seriously though. People are like know how to play there.
No, but I'm saying like, yeah, but that game, like he rigged the deck and he took it.
No, he
seriously.
didn't rig the deck. No.
This
Because
dude rigged the deck so fucking
I mean,
hard.
the fact that he has made SoundCloud rap.
after like the fifth,
Leads
after
me
the
to believe.
fifth 4-outer that this kid
Yes.
hit off like calling,
Yeah.
I was like, no shot.
No shot.
I felt it in the other room. I was just petting the cat, and I heard this is fucking rigged. I'm like, what is going on in there?
Yeah, welcome to the Silverman family.
Oh.
No shot.
Yeah.
Never got my fucking Pharmacita.
Yeah, you lost a lot that night, huh?
Yeah.
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 And
Oh
what-
yeah, and you could still use that Pharmacita.
Could have still been. Yeah. There would have been a lot of good things that have come from that Pharmacita.
Yeah. Well, next time we're in Mexico, we'll stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of the end of the golf season now. Nobody really watches fall golf. Well, now
I
we
mean,
have to. Now
there's,
we.
there's the match coming up.
Oh yeah.
That's in
I don't know
That's
if I'm
big.
excited for it.
That's a
Are
huge
you?
event.
I'm excited because it's the first time besides the majors where you're getting like, PGA, LIV.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that Bryson and Brooks are going to get mopped. Personally,
think so?
I hope not, but I think so.
I don't know. Brooks he plays better golf under a lot of pressure. Bryson clearly handles pressure, but Scotty and Rory I think are better golf. And Rory getting all those second place finishes has a lot to prove. But I think it's more just a testing ground to see how many people are going to watch this.
Bryson and Brooks are going to fucking mop it up. Bryson is a YouTube golfer. This is pretty much a YouTube event.
I hope
They're
so,
going
dude.
dummy, bro.
Yeah,
They're
I would agree
going
with that.
dummy, bro. The fact that
scramble.
Bryson and Brooks are going to be together too, like they're going to play out of their minds. Dude.
I hope so.
I think it should be
I
a
really
fucking
want that.
scramble, dude.
It's
I
like when
agree.
Rory's drives,
scramble.
Scotty's irons.
Give me a
Bryson's
scramble.
drives, his irons.
It definitely should be a 2-man scramble. Like,
If they don't do a 2-man
it's
scramble,
so
they're
dumb that it's
failing.
not a 2-man scramble.
Do we know for a fact it's not?
Yes, there's no
Yeah,
way.
they're always like best ball.
Best
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah.
Man,
Every time.
everyone would want to see that. But it's not serious golf.
Here's the problem though with a 2-man scramble also is that there wouldn't be enough shots. There'd only be like, because they would birdie and eagle everything. It'd be 3 shots
Yeah.
times, you know,
But
however
play
many-
18
So what?
holes.
No,
That's cool.
I agree, but for, you know, selling commercials and stuff.
36.
No, it's
Yeah.
literally gonna be fucking. It would no. They don't even televise all the shots anyway.
I know, but all I'm saying is that I feel like they would be like, there's less coverage to get. There's less.
But then they could do it
stuff to-
18 holes instead of 12.
I agree. No, I'm agreeing with you, but I see why they don't. It's all about money and advertising and time, screen time, and all that bullshit. So
I just want someone to spray a drive, then Bryson be like, "I got you here, Brooke." You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes,
Love that. Everyone would feel like, oh, I can feel
they
myself
both
in that
missed
match.
the green on like an approach shot. They're like,
they're
"How
just
are we
like,
so
dude,
bad?"
we suck. That'd be sick.
We got that. We got some backoffs in San Diego. We got we're being helicoptered to Catalina Island.
We don't know about that.
I don't know what's happening or not.
Oh,
Yeah. He just hasn't got back to me, which I don't really, I don't think I can go anyway, but yeah. Yeah, we got to create some stuff for ourselves this winter because finally, like, we're not traveling as much. We'll be here. We're moving offices.
That's right. That's gonna be very exciting.
we're going up to a real big boy office. I saw it, and it's like whoa, we're
Yeah.
serious.
I can't wait to
business.
check it out because
Rita
it's like
keeps
what?
bugging me to do a show
Who?
at the Improv.
With all of this,
Yeah, I think like it'd be really cool if we did like a back off thing.
That's what I've been
Like-
saying this whole time.
I know, like DJ Stots, DJs before the show. I'll come out, I'll host, and then we can drop down a projector and fucking
We need to
bring
test
people on stage.
We need to test it here.
Mm-hmm.
This is the testing ground. We just have like a party, just like, hey, come on through. We're gonna be fucking around, and we get content. What the fuck are you laughing at?
you guys, I know we're all adults here, but you guys have cursed more in this episode than I think combined the last couple months.
We're all adults here.
Go,
It's been
dude.
unbelievable.
That's dope. That's cool. Because like as a
It's the most
seventh
offhand shit I've ever
as
heard.
a
bro.
seventh
I'm
grade
just,
hero, I feel cool
Yeah.
again.
I'm
It's
just,
pretty sick.
I know it's not like the most entertaining thing to say, but I've been listening. Griff's
And-
dropped about 25 of them.
And as a Jewish country club, what would you rate
I don't
us?
think I've cursed once in this episode.
You have.
I don't think
Yeah.
so. I don't think I've cursed once in this episode. So,
Okay. Well, maybe Wheels, you could do a cut of all the times that Mark has cursed in this episode.
I'll have a Mark curse counter.
A curse counter.
Yeah.
Does it matter?
I mean, I think it turns some people off. That's why I brought
turns
it up.
me off.
Do we care about those people that we turn off because they don't like words that are made up that they don't like?
You guys can do whatever.
Okay.
Because
I don't.
I don't curse very often.
I don't think about it because I don't think about people's feelings unless they matter to me.
Just another great transition from Jake on the podcast.
Beautiful.
Just a beautiful, just
solid at
just a
just
solid,
murdering
like,
a
let's-
conversation.
let's just murder the conversation.
Let's make it
and
really
make it
weird and
Yeah.
strange, and then
It's
let's
perfect.
lose all momentum we've built up. Unbelievable.
That's the most entertaining.
That's sick.
Not the cursing.
Yeah.
It's the losing the momentum.
That definitely doesn't turn anybody off. Is just making things weird for no
Going
reason.
like this. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like what you're doing there.
Maybe we should change that.
Yeah, but look where it got us now.
Yeah, it got us to the end of the podcast, guys, because that's about all the time a podcast should be.
Thank God.
Thank God, guys. Make sure to check out Fescue Golf Club here in
What a
Venice.
club.
What a club. We're going to be
Vista.
hanging out here for the rest of the day. Going to be doing live shows. Guys, we love you so much. Make sure to like and subscribe. Mark, you got any dates coming up?
Yeah, October 11th, October 12th in Stockton. If you're in Edmonton this weekend, I'm in Edmonton.
Ooh.
And then
doing
October
Yuck Yucks?
24th. What?
We're doing yuck yucks.
October 24th, I am at
right, well,
Desert Ridge
Talk to myself
Improv.
here.
And December 13th and 14th, I'm in Washington, D.C. MarkSmalls.com for all your ticket information.
Thank you, guys.
So is that a no?
Yuck Yucks? No,
Yeah.
I'm not doing Yuck Yucks.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, we're not in the club, but we're right next to it. Me and my crew, we are Country Club adjacent. Country Club adjacent. Country Club adjacent, baby. Country Club adjacent. Country Club adjacent, baby.